Hello. I was just putting the battery back into my mobile Wi-Fi device. Lots of providers sell these, or you can buy them from third parties. It's a bit like a mobile phone, works over 4G, but doesn't have a keyboard or anything, it just transmits data. But it also broadcasts a Wi-Fi signal, so when I'm out and about, say in the countryside or in a hotel where I don't have to pay for the expensive Wi-Fi, I can turn this on, connect my computer, my tablet or phone or whatever to this, and get on the broadband. Really quite useful. Anyway, if you've been here before, then good to see you again. You're always welcome. Please enjoy the channel. And if you're brand new here, then enjoy the channel too. Explore what's around there for you. Find what's useful. Like it. Share it with other people. Please do. It's all free. And subscribe to the channel so you know what's going to be coming next. What we're going to be looking at today is backing up your Windows computer to keep your data safe. So let's get started. Now, in order to start backing up using file history, you're going to need something to back up onto. So I recommend either using an external hard disk drive or an external SSD. SSD is a little more expensive, but they're pretty cheap and available from lots of retailers. Personally, on external hard drives, I like Seagate and Toshiba, and on SSDs, I think you can't really go wrong with Crucial. Very fast, good value for money. So, make sure that you've got one that's big enough to cover your hard drive. You won't be backing up the entire hard drive, just your documents, pictures, those sorts of things, not Windows and stuff like that. But it's always sensible to get an external hard drive or SSD that's at least as big as the hard drive in the computer you're going to back up. So if you've got a 1TB hard drive, get at least a 1TB external hard drive. Okay? So let's get started. So the first thing we do to get started is we press the start button and type file history into the search window. And up will come file history. Click on that. And that'll open up file history, which is actually in the old control panel. Now I'm already set up here with an external hard drive, but the first thing to do is to select your hard drive. So find the external hard drive you've plugged in, click it, and that will start telling it to back up onto that, in this case, my SSD. There we go. Now at the moment file history is turned off, but we're going to look at advanced settings first. So let's click on Advanced Settings, and we can see here that we decide how long we're going to keep the files for and how often we're going to back up. You can go back every 10 minutes daily or whatever. I find about once an hour is about right. And then how long do you keep the backups? You can keep them forever if you want, but I like to keep them until hard space is needed. So as soon as it finishes filling up, then it deletes yours and keep going. That way you don't run out of backup space, as you would in other cases. So file history is now on, which is great. Also off. And now it's on again to make sure it's on, so it's going to start backing up in a moment. Now, we don't necessarily want to back up all the files we've got. So what we do is we go to the exclude folder, find a file that we want to add to exclude. I'm not sure why, but it might be a very private file or something like that. In this case, let's go down, select the folder we're interested in. That one, that's good. Open the folder and pick, in fact, the only file that's in there at the moment, but we'll select that, and that will be excluded from backing up in the future. Alternatively, you often want to actually make sure you add some files, because by default it doesn't actually back up necessarily every file. So we're going to go and have a look. The library, we're going to find a file and add it to the library. So it's now in the desktop folder, and that will now be backed up in addition to anything else that we've got. And really, we're backing up your file history. Just leave the device in and just go away and have some fun. It'll do it automatically for you. So that was how to back up your computer onto an external device. Trust me, it saves a world of pain if you don't back up. So please make sure you go out and do them. It's quite cheap. If you like this video, then please like it, share it with other people to make sure they keep their data safe, and please subscribe to the channel so you know when other things are going to be coming along. The next video is going to be about password managers to help you keep your data secure as well as backed up and safe. So see you soon. Bye.